help if I actually turned my mic off of the mute button. But yes, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you're at. Gonna be doing some roulettes, just mostly, like I want to do my weekly alliance, and then after that I was thinking, the dailies on my Picto, maybe yap a bit while I queue for roulettes on Picto, and then some dungeons. It is the last class, the last non-tank healer to get to 100. And as you can see, most of them are at 90, so there's probably going to be a little bit of grindy grind. Or I might just the next couple of weeks use my books on these jobs to get them all to 91 so I don't have to bother with Altioscope. Because I get tired of that dungeon. And by I get tired of that dungeon, I really get tired of that dungeon. Why you gotta tease me with a mob pull, man? Alright. Let's queue up for Juno the First Walk. Again. Actually, I might purchase, some items. Let me see. For the new master recipes. These all need eep lumber. Oh wow, that was in SKU. Okay. I probably should have bought those immediately, but yeah, I'll go over here, yeah, through here. And after this, I'll go purchase the stuff I need for the new crafting gathering gear. I'm working on getting all those. Yeah! Sorry, I love this song. I already have it. It was the first song I bought. Alright. Here, Black Mage, you've been rewarded. Also, which alliance am I in? Is it A? Is it B? Is it the C? Also, I'm sure you've noticed that the party list is like... I have my party list at a transparency so that I can see through it. Oh, I didn't even look at the little information. Let me look at the portraits. Ooh, I like this one. Very, very nice. I shouldn't have done this. I should have saved this. I didn't think about... Well, there's no point saving anyways, because all this... using Searing Light at the beginning. There you go. I really do love this split area. Like, I really hope we get to go further in the Juno areas in future patches.
How about we start with a big fat knuckle sandwich?
Also, I really love the voice they gave Prish for this. I'm curious to see what they're gonna get the brothers, because they're gonna get the brothers in here. There's like no way they bring Shadow Lord into this and don't bring Promothea and the twins.
Wait for it.
Okay.
Wait for it.
Oh, we're starting with a 3 this time. Let's go!
Is that all you've got?
Also, was that Onavant necessary? No. Did I enjoy doing it? Yes.
Wait for it. Nullifying dropkick to your fat head!
I have my chat hidden for now. If you're wondering.
Give me strength. By the light of the dawn. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Do you like these fights, man?
We're just getting started.
They're so good. Oh yeah, by the way, for those of you who were watching the world first race,
Wait for
that was actually really exciting. Oh, was that 2 or 3? I think that was 2.
Auroral uppercut.
I think that was 2. Yep, that was 2. Alright, I'm good. Not delusional. You know, this fight must suck on Black Mage. Unless, like, they manage to just really quickly swap to Umbral and throw up, yeah, I think that's... Oh god, ow.
Still kicking.
How to dodge? How? What? How? Nope, don't question it, don't question it, don't question it. I should have been hit by that, but you know what? Not gonna question, not gonna question. Alright, this one's gonna be 3 then.
Wait for it.
1,
Wait for it.
2.
Wait for it.
Yep, it's 3. Yeah, typically she doesn't introduce the 1 in until later.
Auroral uppercut.
Hey. Oh no!
And I was just working up an appetite. This should do it. Take this and that and one of these. Now we're having a party. Time to get serious.
Oh, this is fun.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
2,
Wait for
3.
it. Bam!
Or
I'm not done yet.
feels weird because normally I'm a little closer to the. Oh god.
Wait for it.
Okay,
Wait for it.
that's 2.
Open your eyes.
Damn. Oh my god, that was so close! I almost fell off the map. Oh god. I wasn't
You
expecting
can't
that.
stop the flood of mortal existence. Ouch! That was a good one. Eat this! Take this and that and one of these. This wasn't how it was supposed to go.
Oh.
I've a bone to pick with this one. But first... The only way out is forward. A forest, huh? Go. We'll look after the girl.
Alright. You know, this is my favorite leveling spot in 11.
Is that? Is some kind of tural vitral?
So, before, like, Abyssia got super popular, this area actually used to be the best place to level to 100, to level 99. But you have to be careful not to grab, this, NM Aquarius. We actually often, did a lot of leveling here. Actually, I still have jobs I need to get to 100, to 99 in, Final Fantasy 11. I think I was like, I had 8 jobs left out of the, like, I think they have almost as many, if not as many jobs as 11 did.
A dragon.
I'm still waiting for them to
But
bring
surely
Rune
it's
Fencer
no
into
match
this
for
game.
you.
Like, Rune Fencer would be such a fantastic, like, tank. For those of you who don't know, Rune Fencer was a kind of magic tank in, Final Fantasy 11. Basically, the tank had runes of different elements, and by placing a rune of the same element as what the enemy attacked with, you could get defense against that element, and then also deal damage of the opposite element. And so it was a really interesting job. Well, towards the end, I think, I can't remember if you could have 2 runes up at once, like one for offense and one for defense. Yes, I almost forgot to get in here, no matter how many times I do this. Should be, yep, here. Oh, that hurt. Oh no, that hurt. No, I'm gonna die. Ah! How did I get away with it? If you're wondering what this is all the debuffs on the enemy. I like to have those in the center of the screen so I can see when I have things like, Death's Design, or, like, if I'm on Bard and I'm throwing debuffs. Oh, that's unfortunate. Alright. There are a lot of dead people. Or a fair bit of dead people. Oh hey, I don't have to move this time. Ah. Oh shit, I should stay with the party. Whoopsies! I am almost recovered, by the way, from the cold. Just dealing with some post-nasal drip and whatnot. And outside that, I feel a little bit better. I'm hoping I'll be 100% by the weekend. Tired of feeling sick, man. Oh god! What hit me? Oh god. Is that the get out? No! Okay. I forget the difference between the two until I see it start blowing around the circle. Oh no, it's the legs I think start glowing instead, that's right. Legs, wings, same difference. And if they don't give me Sanctuary of Zeta in this game, it would be so cool if the next one is like Hall of the Gods. I feel like next area might be Tavnasia.
Teleportation magic.
I swear to God, I think most Final Fantasy XI fans would actually riot if you don't give us Sanctuary of Zeta. Like, the music from it is literally my favorite song in the entire Final Fantasy XI. Like, all their music. It's my favorite song, easily. Gustaberg is a very close second. Like, Sanctuary of Zeta has the prettiest music. It also has, it's also a nice, like, designed area, too. Like, it just, you fuckers. But yeah, no, like, it's easily my favorite designs of the, Okay, so, yeah, I need the headpiece from here. I really need to get myself a clear of Spain, so I can get a 725, and that'd be, like, 720 something, and fully capable of, like, clearing 3 and 4. I'm waiting till lockout, and then I'm probably gonna just start working on the different ones. Be like, please teach a newbie how to play the. Oh god. Oh, that's actual scrapline. Okay. But, yeah, like, honestly, if you've listened to my little Space Roast playlist that I sometimes play, who, by the way, is a fantastic, oh, I'm Alliance C. Cool, I can play with the Tartaro. Sorry, I just noticed that. Space Roast is this guy who makes chill lo-fi remixes of Final Fantasy XI music. I actually think this theme here has actually been remixed. But Sanctuary Zeta has, I think Gustaberg has, although Gustaberg was like lo-fi chill music before lo-fi was really a thing.
Five of them? This should be interesting.
So, you know, having played, like, so far all of the content that's out for this patch, they really did a disservice with the patch, like, trailer. Literally everything was spoiled. Like, the patch artwork spoiled the final form of the Eden Ultimate, which they've never done before.
You shall be burned by the rage that controls you.
They spoiled every single boss. Oh god.
You shall be consumed by the cowardice that binds you.
I don't even let him finish his full fucking sentence. But, like, all of these bosses, every single one were in the trailer.
You shall be twisted by the envy that drives
Like,
you.
I don't know why they didn't try to at least keep something secret. Like, they did keep a lot of the story spins, secret. I guess because they didn't want to spoil the ending of the 7.1 story and what happens with it, so they just decided to spoil everything else. Where? Nope. This is not. Alright.
Cowardice dismembers.
So I was really dissatisfied with that. Didn't seem like anything in this Alliance raid was... I guess because they're like, well, it's a Final Fantasy XI thing. I'm sure you've seen all the bosses and shit. We're not making up a new story. We're just bringing in a whole bunch of enemies from there. But still was kind of a disservice, man. I hope maybe, like, the next, like, trailer's a little less disappointing.
You shall be smothered by
I'm also
the
hoping we have a little more long form, kind of stuff to do. Oh god. Oh, it's not on me this time. Yeah! Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh. But yeah, I'm really hoping for, like... I'm also hoping next, like I said, next patch I'll have something a little more long form. I do think the Chaotic Alliance is a fantastic step in the right direction towards having some actual, like, mid-core content. Because, I don't know, last expansion, it felt like stuff was either for, like, the super casual people who log in once a patch, or it was straight up for the people who just raid. And while I do sometimes like raiding, sometimes I like a good casual grind, you know? Something I don't have to, like... Oh god. Ow. Like a good relic weapon grind, you know? Like, last expansion's relics were a disappointment. I was fully expecting, I don't know, you know, like I said, something casual to play.
shall be consumed by the cowardice that binds you. Arrogance defiles.
Quite a few dead in that other party. I'm gonna guess they're still relatively new to the fight. Yeah, I just want a little more casual grind. I'd like to see a new mechanic for Deep Dungeon, you know. It'd be cool to have different floors where we have to like find the right exit without it being a oh hell. I need them to slightly increase the room for for bleh. I don't know why I can't word. There we go.
Well
On
fought.
the
Clamat chose
improv.
her
Yeah,
defiance
improv.
Our next destination.
I
No doubt
just
a
need
warm
my aiming
reception awaits us.
headpiece.
Let's go and have a look.
I have 2 more runs to do this weekend because my friends are doing runs of it this weekend. So if I don't get it this time, it's fine. But you know, it's the principle of the matter, you know. You want to get your gear in one go. Oh damn! I need to turn all these in. I also need to get rid of some of these things that I no longer need. No, keep the Hades tokens. Because honestly, with our luck with Hades, we've been low manning Hades EX for weekly books. Bum, 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 bum. Eh. Oh, that's why they did a rating check. Okay. Oh yeah, they got like 4 newbies in that party. Ba, 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 ba. Like I said, this is also up there in one of my favorites as well. But also the very beginning music. So, the music in the first area, and also how the first area is kind of a reference to Dynamis.
Not until I have eradicated you and your
So,
kind from
in
this
11,
world.
Dynamis is actually Diablos's kind of like dream world based off the memories of the Shadow Lord during the Crystal War. Actually, I should probably start from the beginning. So, for those of you who are not big on Final Fantasy 11 lore, don't know it, ooh. Ah! Nope. Ooh.
I will tear your flesh and
So this guy used to be known as Raugrim. He was part of the Galka, basically the Rogadins of Final Fantasy XI. And in that game, Galkas would return to their homeland upon death, go into the void, and then a de-aged child version of them with no memories would come back out. And all Galkas, except for one, would lose their memories. The one that kept their memories would be known as the Tailkeeper. And as one Galka died, that role of the Tailkeeper would pass on to someone else. Raugrim, about, 20 years prior to the, prior to the game, became, enraged after a greedy member of an expedition he was on, going with, tried to kill him, and instead ended up killing, the only nice person who was nice to him.
Kneel before me. Your death shall portend the extinction of Altana's vile progeny.
Bleh. Trying to figure out how to word it. Oh, fuck. But basically, sorry, it is very hard to focus with this fight. I'm still not the greatest at it. So, he ended up getting betrayed, saw the one person that cared for him die in front of him, and he pretty much went batshit with anger. And was, upon his death, was granted power by Odin. Odin in Final Fantasy XI is an actual, like, I guess, demigod? They don't really explain it. They're like, I guess, fragments of different, like, elements. Basically, kind of like, almost like, yeah, demigods. Not quite the gods of the realm. That belong to Altana and Promathia. But, like, they're, like, servants of different elements, and Odin rules the underworld, or the afterlife. And he also rules over darkness, and so some beings end up making deals with him. The Shadow Lord's one of those. Raugrim, upon his death, cursed humanity for the mistreatment of Galkas before him, for what happened to him. He basically lost himself to his rage. And that's why he screams about killing Altana's children. Why he teams up with the beast tribes of Final Fantasy XI to attempt to kill humanity. In the beginning of the game, you're actually it's like been 10 years since the war ended. So yeah, it has been 20 years. And in that, the beast tribes are still kind of around, but for the most part, they kind of just, oh god, they kind of just, you know, fuck off. They go do their own thing in their own areas. They don't talk to you, period. And part of each of the, like, beginning stories when you first start the game is that you're basically trying to figure out why the beast tribes are starting to mobilize again. Because that's kind of what's happening at the beginning. It's very similar to 14, right? You start out as a lowly adventurer, you do some quests, you get more trust. Your nation starts to have more trust in you, they trust you with bigger missions, yada yada. instead of joining the Scions, however, for the most part, you're still an adventurer. There's no, like, official organization you belong to. Oh, fuck me. I'm dead.
I will crush you like the insects you are!
Oh, thank God. But, yeah, so you kind of stay an adventurer, and for the most part, you get ranks in your stuff, but you're still kind of going off doing your own thing. Honestly, your character is more a chance to tell the story of the main character of that Pat expansion rather than 14's type of talking, where a lot of it is very much about like you being the main character. Okay. Oh. Oh, I'm dead. Alright. Yeah. So, where was I? Right, so there are all kinds of, like, little, like, each expansion, for instance, unlike 14, isn't part of an overreaching story. It's its own story for the most part. Promathia and Chains of Promathia and Rise to Zillar are kind of the exception to a degree. They're technically their own stories, but they are very much connected, because it kind of continues on some of the lore from the first one. So yeah, in the base game, like I said, you're an adventurer, you're kind of doing your own thing, trying to get ranks within within the area you're at so you can be trusted with more important quests. And eventually you find out that they're trying to resurrect the oh shit.
Kneel before me. Your demise shall portend the extinction of
But they're trying to basically bring him back. They actually do, and you end up destroying him for once and for all. And that's when you get to see his memories of how, hey, he was this Galka who's destroyed, who was basically killed by this man, who not only murdered them, he then dumped their bodies, hid them, and then went back and acted like nothing was wrong, and never admitted to the truth. Oh, God. Fuck it. Damn it. So, yeah. Uh-oh. We don't have an LB, so I must have used it. Smart decision. So once you beat him, then you have the first expansion, Chains of Promathia, which basically kind of discusses the... Oh, no, it's this side. Oh, thank you, God, for expedience. Which kind of goes over basically their version of the Asians, which are called the Zillards. They're the original one race, and you find out that all our races in this game are basically split off from that one race after they tried to recreate the Tower of Babel and got fucked over pretty hard. Also, those are some decent rolls. It's too bad none of them are gonna win. Alright. Give you the thing. And then Shades of Promathia, it basically talks about how people forget that Altana wasn't the only god. Altana's called the goddess of dawn. She's basically Hydaelyn. And Zodiark's equivalent is Promathia, the god of twilight. He is basically the one who created the Beastmen. He's the one who cursed humanity when they tried to recreate the Tower of Babel, and that's area you saw right before we fought the archangels are or the arc avatars are the is Alteo, our sky. That was basically the area they created to try and create a gateway to the world where the gods slept. Promathia wanted to strike down humanity. Altana stepped in and saved them by splitting them into the different races. I suspect because Koji, Fox, as well as a few other developers were heavily involved in 11. Did I get any of them? I did not. Okay. Yeah, I didn't think so with 89s. Gotta roll like 99 on those. I suspect with how the ASEAN lore went, because the similarities with, as well as the fact that much of the Shadowbringers ideas, like us storing light within our bodies that would eventually kill us, the whole Zodiark and Hydaelyn storyline. The only difference is they weren't lovers like Altana and Promathia are in 11. But the whole us going around absorbing light and then eventually we have to pretty much die because the light's taking over us. That storyline is ripped straight out of Chains of Promathia, because that's actually a major part of it. Is we're going around to each of the different giant crystals, absorbing light, you know, to eventually awaken Promathia so that we can defeat him. But, well, that was kind of the underlying plot of the Zillark guy who awoke and was trying to get us to absorb this light. As well as Celteus. But Chains of Promathia is basically us going in and smacking our equivalent of Zodiark and saying, fuck you. He honestly gets to a point where he's about to strike us down, and Altana stops him, and he dissipates. He goes back to the realm of the gods and just fucks off and leaves us alone. The next major expansion after that is Treasures of Ergon, where we basically go to their version of Damnaria. And Azadal's legacy is actually based off of the Azadal undersea ruins that is in Final Fantasy XI. When I saw that and saw the freaking rampart, the armored chariot that would murder us like they would Nizal, I about freaking screamed. But yeah. Alright, let me queue real quick and then I'll continue yapping. I could yap about Final Fantasy XI for hours. The main reason I don't play Final Fantasy XI now is because the sheer amount of content I would have to get through to get jobs geared up to even be able to start soloing, to get geared to be able to go into the end game. Keep on yapping. Thanks, Destroyer. And it's just such a long, like, haul to get there. Because honestly, unless you're doing in-game stuff, it's very hard to get into parties. You kind of have to do everything yourself with trusts. And it takes a while. Otherwise, I probably would jump in at some point. I still need to finish all my Blue Mage skills. I still need to finish a relic for Dark Knight. Like, I have been sitting on the 3rd step for Ragnarok for ages. But yeah, so you've got Ergon, which is you are going to another country and you get tricked into being in debt to this mercenary company, and through that you end up helping a puppet master who is later revealed to be the Empress of Thavnaria, and help her like save her brother and her country from essentially a subtle war between Odin and Alexander. Odin's actually kind of scary in Final Fantasy XI in comparison to 14, where he's kind of a footnote. Honestly, Bahamut's pretty scary too, considering he's literally the avatar of the apocalypse. Basically, his job, and he mostly shows up in Chains of Promathia, is his job is if humanity can't save themselves, in the case that Promathia comes back, then he's just gonna fucking end our lives. Honestly, all the avatars are kind of scary. Because, I mean, Fenrir is pretty cool. Kate Sith is actually a lot more adorable and a lot cooler in 11. Interestingly enough, the Alliance raids. Oh, I forgot the queue for that roulette. No momento. Let me queue for this roulette before I forget. I'm at level 94, by the way. I know you can't see that because I keep the experience bar super small, but yeah, I'm level 94 out of 100. How's the queue looking? 10 minutes? Hell yeah! But yeah, the next expansion after Treasures of Ergon, I believe, is Wings of the Goddess. Wings of the Goddess is basically you going back 10 years to, towards the end of this, Crystal War. And that there are weird anomalies happening in the past. And the way you travel to the past is through Atomos. So for those of you who don't know, Atomos is kind of like, I don't know if in all Final Fantasies, because honestly, you don't really hear Atomos much in most of the Final Fantasies, except as like an enemy or as a summon. But he's considered the World Eater. He eats worlds. When it's time for a world to die, he eats it. And inside of his stomach is called the Walk of Echoes. It's where fragments of the different worlds settle, and you can kind of travel through them and, to degrees, see their memories. I suspect with Cerealja, the guy who's in the Alliance raid story, that's what he meant by he went to the Walk of Echoes, but that there's like Electro Ball there. Which would make sense if Atomos had eaten the world that Alexandria came from. So, that could be a good tie in there. The Walk of Echoes in 11's actually pretty cool looking. It looks kind of similar, actually, to the way it looked in the very beginning area in the Juno raid. The only difference is you don't see a giant bunch of teeth in a gaping void where Atomos' mouth is. Like you would in 11's thing. What else we got? So come to find out, the anomalies were coming from another version of your buddy. You have, basically, Altana has named two champions. Yourself, the character, and another girl, Lilith, who also has come from the future and is trying to save her parents. Her mother and father basically die of an illness, a strange illness, and she's trying to prevent it. But you two band together and find out that the anomalies happening in the past are the cause of Lilith's alternate self, Lilith, who was basically given to Odin by her parents in exchange for the power to end the war with the Shadow Lord. Lilith basically comes to our world to try and take it over to save the people of that world. At the very end, we defeat her, and in exchange for, saving that world, Lilith basically takes Lilith's place in that other world, and so we don't really see her again. Except for, like, a side quest in order to get Atomos and Katsith's summons. In which you fight alongside her in the Walk of Echoes because something's affecting her world there, and you do, like, a special battle. And there's, like, a little cutscene she's gone again. Wings of the Goddess actually has really good storylines because you kind of repeat the nation quests, but you do them in the 10 years prior version, where you kind of get to meet some of the characters you know as adults, as kids. It's actually funny. The Estinian equivalent in that game was such a little shit as a child, and he grows up and he's still a little shit. Just a very arrogant little shit instead of a little gremlin. It's funny. Let's see. Next expansion after that is Abyssia, which is a what if Prish chose to run away instead of try to help save the world. And Celteus ends up fusing with Promathia to become Shenryu. And so it's like, it pretty much has like apocalyptic versions of some of the areas that are in the game. And at the very end, you fight Shenryu. The next story after that is, well, I'm not counting the mini stories, but the next major one is Seekers of Adeline, where basically you're going to a land that's basically almost a frontier, but they're trying to bring in adventurers to help tame the wilderness. And it's really cool because they have like notorious monsters that talk. Actually, let me see if I can find the fucker in Elpis. One of them, you can actually, one of their, if you've ever seen the shark mount, that is one of the models of one of the giant talking monsters from Seekers of Adeline. I do not have the fondest memories of that shark, because it once marine mayhem to me at point blank range while I was on Monk and fucking murdered me. Let me see, where the fuck is... Yeah, fuck it, we'll go to Elpis and we'll see if we can find, Yumcocks. I mean, Yumcocks. It's spelled Y-U-M-C-A-X, but one of my dumb perverted friends called it Yumcocks, and now I can't unsee it. I have this as a mount. I just got that recently. Well, this is a Yumcocks, but this is one of the other models of it. Actually, I probably shouldn't get too close because I'm not 10 levels above. So this thing. This fucker. Can't see it up close. It's probably about as close as I can get it for you. But basically it's a tree with an evil eye in the center. Oh wait, I could just go to level 100 job. Or, no, it's not level 100. Alright, here we go. it shouldn't aggro. This fucker. See, it has like a little mouth and a creepy eye. So this fucker would be like this big, like tall as here, and it would basically cast Timber. And that was basically bad breath for bad breath from the fuck. I'm blanking out. I don't know why I'm blanking out. From the Morbles, but with Doom on it. So it would just straight up kill you. This fucker was the reason why they created a necklace that only in Wildskeeper Reeves would give you auto re-raise, because people would have to equip it to survive Ember. When they gave the second boss in... Oh, is this the A rank? Oh shit, hey A rank, hey buddy. You looking kinda thick. They gave the second boss in Don Meg the timber, and I about freaking screamed. I was so angry. The PTSD had taken over. I was like, Koji, you motherfucker. How could you do this to me? Alright, let me get back on Picto. I think I'm gonna head over to the area stuff and the things to do the dailies and all that. I knew it. The second I was gonna go over and go to pick up these quests, I knew it was gonna go off. So tomorrow I'm probably gonna be doing some Holocure. I finally got stage 4 and 5 cleared. Oh god, not hard mode of this dungeon. Why do you hate me? But yeah. Oh god, I'm babysitting. Emo teenager, small children. Although they really tried to make that one look like a granny. Alright, I don't have the stupid thingy on it yet. Okay, I see what they're doing. Hey. else have I got to yap about today? So, I think for Dragon Age, I'm probably gonna be taking a break from that for this weekend. I can't remember if I said it for this weekend, but I'm probably changing that. I need to work during off-stream time to reset my build. I don't know if I'm gonna have it done before the weekend, because I've got some other stuff I gotta get done this week. Nice. That's the fact I need to go. Tomorrow's stream may or may not be a little bit late. I'll let you guys know closer to time. I do need to do some, real quick shopping for something on Thursday. But, yeah, Thursday is probably going to be more, metaphor. I do apologize. I know I promised I was going to play it next year, but it was on sale. But I will say I'm kind of a little disappointed that it basically feels like Persona, but with the Final Fantasy job system. So far, I was kind of hoping maybe a little deviation from the whole social links bullshit. But it does seem like it's a lot easier to manage your time, so I'm not as miffed. Alright. Alright, they haven't done anything to make this. Oh, cool. Oh, they're gonna work on this? Cool. There we go. Waymaker. Okay. Oh, I think he's gonna. Oh, no. Where's stupid? Someone else with a bomb? Oh, there we go. Biggie is too young to die. Oh, sorry. Biggie is small, but Biggie's heart is big. Pass and pass. Nice. I gotta remind myself, stream tonight to get nice and cozy. I think I'm gonna probably stock up on soup or chili. There you go. Now I kind of can't wait till... I'm kind of both sad and really happy that they're finally gonna hopefully get Diddy support in for these. I mean, they're at least doing like Halatali, Cutter's Cry, and like Desimel Darkhold, I would have to guess. Like, all the ones you need for leveling, because... Oh yeah, I should eat an egg. Probably pop one of these. Now I'm actually gonna get experience worth a damn. Oh, that actually hurt. Oh god. Please. Murder. Yay! Actually, really don't. I don't really bother looking at my recommendations. Or not recommendations, commendations, because I am at... Hey, it ends at 69! Nice! You only need 3,000 to get the highest player reputation reward. Now granted, that right there is for someone who's had this character for almost 9 years. So that's 9 years old. Oh god, it's Sun. Curane here is an old friend. Like, I've known them for 20 years now. I'm gonna pop this on though. Alright, let's see, we're leveling now. Ooh. 21 minutes? Ew. Well, we can at least do dailies. That should pump me up to... Honestly, I think the dailies will get fairly close. Because right now... Yeah, right now I get a little over 2 million. That's like 6 million right there. So that'll actually bump me a fair way to honestly, I might start doing some of the side quests that are in these zones just to get rid of them off the map. I tire of looking at them. Yeah, I could do that while waiting for queues. Right. Now some of these have like multiples. And honestly, I probably should do these anyways. Because the Pelu Pelu is just basically doing the Hanu Hanu. And the only reason we're not doing the Hanu Hanu as a beast tribe is because they, like, we already have the Vanu Vanu. There's also, like, other dailies I can do as well, because I do have to still finish the 2 in Endwalker that aren't capped. I think there's actually an allied... No, there wasn't one for, No, there might actually... I don't remember if there was an allied quest for the last expansion. I mean, I still need to finish role quests, so plenty of stuff to do while waiting on queues. Yeah. I think. Oh. The misplaced bag is actually right next to the NPC I need to turn this into. That works out. Only a couple more till I can actually see some more of the rotation. Hmm. Man, I shouldn't be sleepy. In all fairness, I have been kind of a little drained lately. Probably sleepy because I fell asleep early yesterday. I went to bed at like 8:30. Oh shit, Ellie! She's been working on her hunts. Alright, yeah, let's start clearing out the quests here while I'm waiting. Oh, it went down to 15 minutes. I'm at number 35. Might also, at some point, take a quick second to go, no. This is where Wokevu is. Although I will go say hi to Wokevu. Ooh, good point. I like Wokevu. He's so cool. He's a little goofball with his, desire. Oh, wait, what do I get for clearing this? Oh, that would have been where I got, like, a necklace. Could see if one of those let's see if that necklace is, like, a leave item. Oh, that's something else. I do need to spend all my leaves. I've been sitting over capped and I get, like... really don't know what you get at, like, 98. They kind of tried to nerf the leaf quest thing because people are using that to get like millions and millions, and I'm like, well, I mean, I get you're trying to limit the currency to not make prices like overly inflated and such, but I don't know. I think you should have kept it. Also, people don't know this, but there is actually a cap on how many instances you can do in a day. It's like near impossible to actually hit the cap. Without, like, doing something silly like being a blue mage and just straight up murdering everything repeatedly, super quickly. Oh, it's only like 39k to do these? Gross, man. Even Fates give more money than this. I mean, Fates is something else I could probably do for experience. Oh, it's upstairs. Oh, it's 393,000. Okay, that makes more sense. It just looked a lot. Oh, it's now 16 minutes? Oh, God. Alright. Well, before I keep doing any more quests and talking about stuff, I think I'm gonna take a second while this queue's going, since it'll be a while before I get anywhere close to being number 1. I'm gonna go grab me something to drink. I will be right back. I have returned. That has my drink. At least once I'm done with this Picto, I'll be able to actually do, easy queues. Because, honestly, as a tank or healer, I could probably queue for most roulettes, let alone, like, most dungeons, and get near insta-queue. Although I'm going to have to relearn my healers and my tanks, because it's been so long since I last played them. I also probably need to get them some gear. How I did on Poetics. Okay. I need to be fair, at least half my tanks have a, like, Mandervillis relic. Oh yeah, I should probably work on PvP. Wait, what? Okay, Seal, they're doing their daily. If you're wondering where I get this mount, it's from a Hildebrand, a side quest series. Usually you get, like, they kind of alternate between, like, you got an outfit for doing ARR. I believe you got a minion for Heaven's Sword. Yeah, a minion for Heaven's Sword. I wonder if you can only use Star Prism once or if you can use it for all of them. Curious to see when we get to that point. Alright, where's the freaking entrance into here? Oh, you. I forgot I cleared P4 on this character. I think I did to help out a friend with a re-clear. It's actually funny, I think of this character I cleared on Reaper. Not even Dancer, which is what I normally raid on. Although to be fair, now that like I kind of understand Dragoon a little more, I would probably be willing to play Dragoon. And once I understand Viper more, I'll probably play Viper more too. I like how quick it feels playing Viper. Ninja requires a little more brain cells than I'm comfortable with. To try and squeeze everything into that juicy Dokumari slash trick attack window. Monk requires way too many brain cells for me to keep track of which positional to use at what. Well, not which positional, but which attack to use at most times. Also, I'm not a huge fan of, Ooh, okay, so tomorrow I need to turn in just 2 quests. Do the rank quest and then submit the 3rd one. Gonna get rid of these current like 3 or 4 quests I need to do and then grab the rest of them over here. Although I do think... Oh, hey, I'm number 3 now? Heck yeah. There we go. There we go. Yeah, buddy. I fixed your problem. Oh, perfect. I might actually be a good portion. I might get to almost a third into 4th or a third into 95. Go my castle. Well, Tank's getting the comm right now for the actually putting effort into their bar. Oh right, do I not get the dash yet? Oh. When do I get the... Oh. Not until 84. That's a disappointment. Are they gonna continue? I don't know why I bother pressing lucid dreaming. Oh god, I'm gonna get hit! That's gonna hurt! Oh, that hurt! Finally, I saved my smudge. God, why does hammer feel so satisfying? I don't know why. It just does. It's like just getting to punch stuff, you know? But instead of like you punching, you're just using a hammer instead. Oh god. Oh. Oh, that hurt. Oh, I'm dead. Alright, I'ma just run. I do actually have a glamour idea with this top for Black Mage / Picto. And I think like, yeah, I am gonna have Black Mage and Picto share glams. Mostly because I do want to differentiate. Well, honestly, I do wish they would increase the glamour plates to match the amount of jobs you have. To include maybe having one for every crafter and gatherer too. Because that way, I could just get a shit ton of glamour prisms, and then any job I just have like a different glamour for, which I like. Hey. Nice. I know though, if I'm gonna end up just playing Metaphor this weekend to give myself a week to reset up my Dragon Age Origins character and get back to that point in story, I might just play Metaphor this weekend and do something different for Thursday. We'll see. I think I will make the final decision and post tomorrow on it. Might do like art on Thursday. So I've been trying to think about how to rework my default Ooh. I don't know how many roulettes I'll get through before I end stream tonight. Probably 2 more maybe. Well, Trials is usually not that bad of a queue. And usually Alliance raids aren't bad. And if I get Goliath, that'd be really nice. Because then I could just throw on the ring. Or not the ring, the earring. After I finish getting this character's jobs all maxed out, I will be focusing a lot on my EU character. I don't plan to get, like, every relic on them. Ain't that cray-cray? I would like to get the triple triad mount, if only to, mess with Pebbles. Just be like, hey bitch, this isn't even my main and I have it before you. Just flex on that man. Although I don't know if I will, to be honest, because there's like a lot of beast tribes I gotta get through to do that. Which is a very long commitment. Ooh, who just subbed? Hold on. Thank you, Kaluuya. 22, the Avenue, that's the place where we all go. I like it. Thank you so much for the sub there. I appreciate it a lot. I really need to get on screen alerts. That might be something else to work on. Oh god! Oh god! I just yo-yoed. Oh, I was so distracted. Also, EM3S, my god. Oh, y'all on that? That's kind of where I paused on, that is honestly where I paused on rating in general, because I just don't have the hours anymore with streaming and everything. And honestly, I did, like, last expansion, I did all the raids on content, beat them all on content, and I don't really feel like doing that grind all over again on this tier. You paused? Gods, I know I feel behind. Yeah, no, like, I'm pretty sure I cleared 1 and 2, like, what, week 2 or 3? I don't know. Most of the time, if I even jump into raiding now, it's with my FC buddies. You're not that behind. It's still content for another couple of months. This? Bud? Honestly, this tier's probably been the easiest that's been in a while, like... Fucking autocorrect. Damn, even autocorrect roasts you. But yeah, no, like, I just... Part of it is definitely that up until 3, it's like super easy. Like 2, once you get the pattern down of how the the hearts go off, it's very easy to dodge them. And then 1 is just, I don't know, 1 just didn't feel very hard at all. 3 definitely feels like a like very big increase in skill. But that's just mostly because everything looks confusing. Also, I paused at, what was it called? Fuse Field? Something like that. It's the one where it has like the big wicks and the short wicks, and I can't tell. But my provider decided I don't get internet after work. Oh no. Well, I'm still glad you're at M3S. Doing good, doing good.
Rip and tear!
Birthday cake. Aw, yes. For those of you who don't play Final Fantasy XIV, there's a quest with this guy where he shows up and he's like, "Oh, if it ain't yours, he's champion. It's like all my name days have come at once." Name days being Final Fantasy XIV speak for birthdays. Cool. That should be good where I'm at.
Die, die, die!
Come here, bitch. Yeah, the fuses are in 2 categories, but my depth perception doesn't let me tell a difference. They both look the exact same.
Die, die, die! We go together!
Yeah. Yeah, so that was where I paused. I do plan to go back in, but it's probably going to be... probably be when the tier unlocks. I'll probably finish up and do them all for shits and giggles. I mean, it'll unlock at, what, 7.2 when the new raid tier comes out? And I'll play the new raid tier. Ooh. Let's see, what's next roulette? Trials. Yeah, it's less than 5 minutes. I'm glad to clear before next year. Yeah, you'll get it. Like, you have plenty of time. You have plenty of time right now. I'm estimating, I mean, the actual expansion just came out, what, mid-October? November, December, January. Yeah, it'll be like mid-February before the next patch comes out. You've got 2.5 months. You got this. Well, almost 3.5 months, considering it's just the very beginning of December, so yeah. I'll probably, like, jump in a PF for the Chaotic raids. The Chaotic Alliance raid. I want to see what you get from doing that one, because they didn't put the rewards for it in the game yet. But they did state there are rewards for it. But now who knows, maybe next year, if I like the fights more, I'll probably try for the raids. But I probably won't stream it. I'd probably change like my Tuesday streams to Friday streams. So that I could do prog on Tuesdays and then at nighttime on weekends. Something like that. We'll see. I gotta remind myself to pick up some soup for lunch tomorrow on the way into work. Wait. Well, no longer am I restricted to a static schedule. Oh. Did y'all's static break up? Cause yeah, weren't you like in a static with Brandon and Sayo in them? It's a story for... Oh, okay. Gotcha, gotcha. Alright, how many minutes do I have on that? Is this it? Ooh. Oh, this is one of those that's like a couple of quests long. But yeah, I'm close to the right side being fully BAS. I just need to augment one accessory. Yeah, I need to augment one more accessory, next week. And my, Tombstone Bis is done. And I was gonna grab a Alliance Raid headpiece, and I'll be like 720 something. And I'll like get a coffer or my dancer weapon from Queen's Speen, and I'll be good enough to jump into like any re-clear parties whenever I want to. Why'd you pull him? All the way out there. You need to hit the... Wait, no, it only works on ranged and physicals. That's right. Casting, I can still cast from any side. I forgot about that. I do like this guy's music too, though. Oh man, he just stepped right on the burning.
These tools of war!
Oh god. Oh, they just pushed him straight into bloody Fuller. Damn it.
Rejoice in the glory of combat!
Ah yes, the phase 2 music, which I love the most actually. This one.
Unyielding as the earth!
I stand facing down. Yes. No! You bitch! Oh god. Why is he pointing those towards us? Like that. God bless. There we go. Huh. All right. Let me go spend these real quick. All right. Solution 9. Alright, let me set up. Oh. Vexa. Alright. What? Where is stun exchange pretty? Alright. Other. And craft XX. You know what? Let me see if I can find someone else's. Oh, you know what? Craft 7.1. Oh, yeah. This is exactly what I wanted. Alright, now if I go to list. Open that up. Let's see. What do I need from the condensed solutions? Oh god. Those supposed to be the new, like, grip gels and shit. Ugh. 153. How many orange scripts is the— Ugh! 19,000 orange scripts! Oh! Fuck me! Orange is the new purple, right? Yee! Orange is the new purple. I just never— Oh, fuck me. 18 of these. 12 of these skins. $14 of these. 28 of these. Oh god. Cool. Oh, that's actually a pretty dope glam right there. Nice. Alright. Teleport. Back to here. We'll see. Alright. Doing a lot better. Yeah. Main scenario will unfortunately be the last raid of today. Oh, wait, was I here? No, I was not here. I was in Okehanu. I love how I'm hanging on for dear life on the Silky. You'll get like a minion or something like that, you know? Let me check something. Yeah, I think I'm gonna change Thursday to art, and I'm planning to get the Dragon Age like rework and whatnot done. It's further up. Oh, there's a... I didn't even notice it, but I'm about 2/3 through, Oh, wait. Oh, that's right. I have to pray. Pray. Also, that is one of the best goddamned, quality of life they added, was being able to pray. Huh. Yes. If you wish to jump again, you are more than welcome. No, thank you. Alright, let me drop all these totems that I don't need anymore. I need to get... So... Let's see. Looking at my mounts. Oh yeah, the Unity. Forgot I got that this rank, but... So... the Fae, the Innocent, the Ruby, the Emerald, the Diamond. Wait. Hold on a second. Okay, so I'm missing Seed of Sacrifice and Hades. Those are the only mounts I'm missing for that expansion. Nice. The only thing with Seed of Sacrifice is you do kind of need a full party for the tank LB3 mechanic. You can do it with like low man kind of deal, but it requires like basically killing the healer early and then sending them a res and then resing at just the right moment to be able to raise the rest of the party after the LB after the tank LB mechanic goes off. And so it's just kind of easier to do that one as an 8-man. I know at some point I'll try and put up a PF or join a PF who's doing Seed of Sacrifice. Hades, we've kind of figured out how to low man it, although it probably would be easier with like an 8-man as well. Emerald Weapon's actually hilarious. You could probably duo that fight. If the tank runs just the right amount of time, they can get all the orbs in the center. If they tank Kitchen Seek it, and then do the, Ooh, I forgot I get the new, I get the new skill, the new claw and whatnot next one. But yeah. As for the Endwalker ones, I haven't really been trying for those. I was very disappointed by Derpy Dragon holding a chair. I'd like something, you know, a little bit more cat-like or cooler. I do want to finish trying for the wings this time around. I do like the idea of the wing mounts. I can't wait to see the Seraphim one where instead of having 1 pair of wings, we have like 8 pair of wings. But they better be freaking rainbow colored. Like 1 wing for every color of the rainbow. Nothing better would suit someone on the Fairy server, you know? I don't know how long I've been muted. I am so sorry. I don't know why that mic clicked off. I've probably been yapping for a while with that mic off. Oh my god. Well, I'm sure that was funny. Anyways, so like, this expansion, I like a lot of the jobs. Picto, I'm not sure how I feel about it. It feels a little obtuse sacrificing a GCD to re-up another, like, stack of the claw / wing mechanic thing, or, to pop up your buff and whatnot. It feels a little clunky with that. Everything else about the rotation is fantastic. It's just that casting those is clunky. And that's probably what I'm saving my swift cast for. Or to swift cast a normal spell if I have to move. Love how they make her a little more surprised and then she's like angry. What else? I like Black Mage more. I don't know, it just... The only thing with Black Mage is it takes some getting used to that Blizzard 4 is how you get your mana back. I personally think you should just get your mana back the second you swap to Blizzard 3. Or use Blizzard 3. But I understand why they did it at Blizzard 4. It's probably a little harder to code. Summoner needs more OGCDs during Bahamut / Phoenix / Solar Bahamut. Also, the job needs to stop resetting your summons if you die. Because if you die even once in a fight, your Searing Light is so off. Like, and it's pretty much, unless you have specifically downtime during a fight, it is, like, permanently off cycle. Because at level 100, your Searing Light should always align with your Solar Bahamut. That's literally how it's designed. And if you die, it resets you to Solar Bahamut, which makes it a bitch to keep Searing Light on cycle with it. Because the whole rest of the fight, you're trying to sync it back up, and it just isn't happening. So I'm not a fan of that, and I hope they fix that. Because it makes Summoner really a little too rigid. Other than that, honestly, well, I don't know about Red Mage, because I honestly haven't played level 100 Red Mage that much. If at all. It's ranged. I'll be honest, I really just play Dancer. I know Bard well enough. Like, I know how Bard's rotation functions. I know how each of the phases works. The only thing I don't know is if the times that you stay in each phase change or not. For those of you who don't play Bard, the way that Bard works is it has 3 songs. Paeon, Mage's Ballad, and Wonder's Mignette. Wonder's Mignette gives you something called Pitch Perfect, which is basically... I think they made it AoE now. I think it was just a single target for a while. But basically it was a single target attack that the higher the stacks of it you had, the more damage it dealt. With a cap of 3 stacks. And then you have Mage's Ballad, which gave you access to an off-globe, resets the cooldown on a single target or AoE. One was called Blood Letter, the other one's called like Blood Rain or something like that. Air Rain, I forget what it's called. But it basically lowers the cooldown by like 7 seconds every time it does a tick. And then what else was there? And then the final one was Army's Payon, which just increases your skill speed. Basically makes you go zoom fast. And if you burn it early to swap into the next song, then it buffs up that song the first couple hits. And so basically you go through Wander's Vignette, then Mage's Ballad, then Army Payon. And you cut them short a little bit. Like, they normally last 45 seconds, but with Wander's Vignette, for instance, you want to stay in it as long as possible, so at 2 or 3 seconds left on it, that's when you swap to Mage's Ballad. And then you cut Mage's Ballad early to go into Army Payon so that you can cut Army Payon earlier in order to buff up Wander's Vignette. So, I don't know if that's changed. I haven't actually looked at the times for level 100. But the main reason I get bored with Bard is because Army's Payon, for instance, is a very boring stage where you don't have a lot of buttons. Wander's Vignette is fun. Mage's Ballad's fun. Army Payon's kind of boring. I would like to see us get to do something with the repertoire of it next expansion. Maybe, because a lot of times you just sit at the cap stacks and nothing happens. It'd be cool if we got like a AoE with a drop off for that. Oh god, here we go with Nero for the next like 3 or 4 minutes. What else? I'm trying to think. Machinist is still like, for me, just simply because of my ping, it's just not a very feasible job. Machinist and Ninja are 2 jobs that, like, if your ping sucks, your whole rotation sucks. Because it's very dependent on server ticks for things. I've had periods of time where I am playing on Ninja, and because of my ping, it didn't register input buttons, and it's fucked up my Mudra. So, if I play Ninja, I play it on a casual kind of thing. I don't play it for in-game rating. Same with Machinist, just neither job does well for me. Healers! I'm actually curious to see how healers feel from 90 to 100. So I might be doing them next, and then finish out with tanks. I mean, when in doubt, I'll just Warrior, probably, for tank. Warrior's just the most fun tank to me, to be honest. I just like the Unga Bunga the things. Dark Knight would probably feel more fun if I had a little more options for regaining MP to where I could actually use the MP skills a little more often. Paladin actually seems like it's pretty fluid now. And then Gunbreaker... Gunbreaker just has too many buttons sometimes. Melee, I think I think I talked about it earlier, but I really do like Dragoon and Dragoon, Reaper, and Viper the most. Monk, I'm not, it's too big brain for me. I think I've talked about all the roles now and how I feel about them. Honestly, I should probably at some point put a tier list. I might be doing like, I don't know, an end of year event, maybe a beginning of the year event, something like that. Where I do, like a little wheel where I might do like, a tier list, or I might play a job and do a dungeon or something like that. Play a dungeon in first person. Little stuff like that, for an event. Play a game of Triple Triad. Drink a shot of straight lemon juice. I don't know, I might wait until I have more people who actually watch the streams, though. Too. Or announce enough in advance that people come in. You know, I am glad they revamped the Gaius fight. I mean, that works, I guess. Thanks. I would have been just fine, but thanks. Alright, time for a really long cutscene. Again. I do want to find a good Black Mage glam that goes with that top, so I can also use it for Picto. Also wish we had more glowy weapons for Picto. Having the only, like, really good glowy weapon locked behind Ultimate is kind of sad. And I'm actually not even a fan of the Ultimate weapon, the Edenmorn weapon for, Picto. You know, I'm surprised that after Xenos took control of Gaius's forces, that he never tried to move on Eorzea. Maybe he thought everybody would come to him in Stormblood area? I don't know. Very interesting. There. There we go. I made it through here. That's the important thing.
Look for the lift's control panel. It'll be somewhere nearby. Take the lift.
Alright, time for us to hear the whole speech from Gaius again. God. Yeah, I think I am while I'm sitting here waiting for this cutscene to finish. I'm gonna go ahead and edit this post and put in the new thing.
Keep your eyes peeled. Gaius could be waiting for you down there. Oh, and don't even think about dying. You're too bloody useful. The interference is getting worse. I don't think the connection will last much.
The sudden music cut off. Whom do you fight?
Do you believe in Eorzea? Eorzea's unity is forged of
Alright, my schedule has been updated in Discord.
is an instrument of deception. It is not but a cobweb of lies. To believe in Eorzea is to believe in nothing.
You know, you talk an awful lot for a man who got his ass kicked very quickly.
Though your comrades only rarely respond.
Actually, let me rephrase that. You talk a lot of shit for a man who had to get his whole fight reworked once Ultima was removed from this instance so that you could actually be kind of a cool final villain.
If you truly believe them your guardians, why do you not repeat the trick that
Actually, I really shouldn't talk a lot of shit about this guy. For all that Realm Reborn makes him very not scary and very done very fast, he actually was kind of a scary badass in 1.0. There's actually a cutscene. So in Final Fantasy XI, you could do the story as a non-combat job. And so you have like a little buddy, a companion character who actually did all the fighting. At least I think, from what my friend who did play 1.0 told me. And there's a scene where the companion you have at that time is the daughter of someone from the Alamigo Resistance. And she goes after her friends who are in the Resistance. And we're following her because of course we're trying to keep her safe. And she comes across the Resistance unit that she is trying to find. All dead, minus one guy who looks like he's alive. And when he comes out of the smoke, it's literally Gaius carrying this man's body by his head. And using it as a meat shield. It's actually where you get to see all the Scions kick ass in 1.0. And then 2.0 turns them into little bitches. And they don't get their badassery back until, like, Shadowbringers. It's really sad what, I hope to God they go back and they fix the textures on this man. I know they were talking about, you know, graphical upgrades with the textures and such. I'm really hoping they fix him. In this form, at least. Listen, Shadowhunter version is already kind of fixed. But this texture really does need to be fixed. Alright, buddy. Come here. Ooh, I like they're going that way. Okay. Oh, cool. I don't have to move. Oof. I'll have to go downstairs and go get some, Sudafed in a little bit. But yeah, tomorrow I'll look your shenanigans. Trying to slowly get everybody to Gachikoi. Damn. So close to having kicked his ass before these happened. Lane energy's not bad, actually. Alright, here he goes. Oh, damn it. He went too late. Oh, there we go, 96. Yay. Damn, I was gonna give it to that Astro because I really liked their nameplate, but oh well. Alright, let me look at action traits. We now have third charge. Okay. And claw and maw motif may now be used. Alright, let me find... Let me also turn this quest in over here real quick. They teleport. Canvas expanded. Free in a succession to depict depiction of claw and depiction of fangs creates a Modine portrait, allowing the execution of retribution of the Modine. Which is very interesting they picked Modine, because I'm pretty sure in Final Fantasy VI, that's Tara's dad. It's actually kind of fucked up how you meet him too. Because you only meet the man once you pick up once you meet him dying in the lab in the Royal Palace of Garland. Or is it Garlemald? I forget. I always forget the name of the kingdom in 6. I think it was Garlemald or Garland or something like that. That's actually one of the few Final Fantasies. I think there's only been like, what, 2 that Cid's been evil in, and it's like 6 and 12. And most of them, Cid's a good guy, your buddy. But in 6, Cid's a mad scientist. Who, well, okay, in all fairness, he does become good at the end because he does care for Ceres as his own daughter. But he's still, like, did horrific experiments on the Espers for his own personal gain. Do they not have training dummies here? Thought they did. They did. I don't see them. So I'm gonna go to the FC house. Geronzi, I need to do my monthly login to my primal character tomorrow to keep my house. Alright. Claw motif. Okay. Mom motif. Chomp. Oh. Body looks cute. Alright, in that case, let's reset the dummy. Alright, so that's how that works. Okay. Okay, so Raindrop Drip gives you 5 stacks of white paint. Okay, so Rainbow Drip is kind of your, like, finisher for your opener, I'm gonna guess. Now, I mainly want to know if Star Prism is something you can only cast once and you only get, like, Star Struck once, or if Star Struck is just a status that stays on you and you can consume all your stacks on it. I would guess you can only use it once. Which would allow for you to use that once, use your normal 3 normal attacks. We'll see when we get to level 100. Alright, y'all. So, it's hitting that time again for me to head out. Tomorrow, I will be streaming potentially right on time, if not maybe 1 or 2 minutes late. It'll be some more Hollow Cure. I got Kiara to Gachikoi, so I'm gonna work on, I think, I'm probably just gonna put all the myth people up on a roulette, and I'm just gonna pick one of them based off of a wheel. And then we're gonna try and get through. I'm gonna try and get through all 5 stages, because you can get through all 5 stages and get them to Gachikoi that way. And then probably work on getting more hollow coins so that I can start like working on getting their actual gacha ranks up. At some point, I'll try the Jump King thing. I don't think it's gonna be anytime soon, though. I get easily frustrated sometimes with platformers. I'm not the greatest at them. I also can't wait till their next update. I'm hoping they put Advent and Justice in soon. Well, I don't know about Justice, actually. Justice should probably wait a little bit. Like, Advent's had a year. They've got some memes in. I think, like, next year would be a good time to bring in Justice, because Justice should have a lot of memes by then. But I think Advent's got a lot. It'd be funny to have, like, Candy Feet and have, like, a funny movement-related speed. Or just maybe, like, knowing the way that, the developer is, I would be surprised if we get, like, a stamp whenever they add Justice in that lets you, have clinking sounds when you move, just like, Bibu's feet. That'd be funny. I did change Thursday's stream to art. I'm gonna be doing a color, almost a color study, but not quite. Basically more studying, like, shadows and, the temperature of shades and highlights. I'll probably do, like, some quick chibis. Well, maybe not chibi sketches, but, like, some quick sketches of bodies or something for it. Or, actually, I do have a, I do have an artwork piece or two I've been thinking of that I might use it for. Or I might start with the sketch and then get into, like, the actual, like, base colors and shading and whatnot. But I think that's what Thursday's going to be. And then Saturday and Sunday will be Metaphor. And then during my off time this weekend, I will try and get that Dragon Age character Respect, and then go back in to fight Bronca again and see if I can actually beat her with a better build. Plus maybe get a save where I can buy and make a whole bunch of character health potions. So that way I also have some backup stuff as well. May actually tweak my tactics too, to where, like, the second they get low, they start popping a character poultice or health poultice. So yeah, I mean, I'm sitting on a bunch of, like, money. Anyways, thank you guys for coming in. Next stream will be tomorrow at about 6 p.m. Eastern. That is 3 p.m. Pacific. Yeah, 3 p.m. Pacific. For those of you in Europe, I know it's kind of late y'all's time. It's, plus like 6 hours, so about midnight y'all's time. This weekend streams are going to be 7 a.m. Eastern. That's 4 a.m. for Pacific people, and about 1 in the afternoon for Europeans. Yeah, that. Until then, I hope you guys have a great and wonderful rest of y'all's day, and I'll see y'all next time.